Now to the latest on the war between Israel and Hamas. The first Israeli tanks rolled into the center of Rafah as the U.S. cautions Israel against escalating the operation. Foreign correspondent Britt Clennett is on the scene in Israel. Good morning, Britt.
Good morning, George. The White House says U.S. policy is not changing despite Sunday's deadly strike at a refugee camp in Rafah. This as the Israeli military appears to be pushing on with its offensive there, with more attacks reported this morning.
This morning, Israeli tanks reaching the heart of Rafah for the first time. Smoke billowing. A further attack in one Rafah neighbourhood, killing at least 21 people, according to the Hamas-run health ministry. But Israel denying they are responsible for the strike in a humanitarian area in Al-Mawasi. The attacks steady since Sunday's devastating strike triggered a massive fire at a refugee camp there, killing 50 and injuring nearly 250. Dr. James Smith is working on the front lines in Rafah.
Every day we're seeing patients with mild, moderate and incredibly severe injuries, many of whom require referral to hospital for definitive care to save lives and to save limbs.
The international condemnation of the strike quick, coming just days after a UN court ordered Israel to immediately halt its operation in Rafah.
Are you saying nothing went wrong operationally?
The attack per se was according to procedure. The reason for the casualties was the fire that broke out afterwards.
The IDF claiming it was the fire that broke out following the strike that caused mass civilian casualties, and that they're investigating what triggered that fire. The IDF saying the strike targeted 2 Hamas commanders. Meanwhile, the mass exodus of the formerly safe zone continues. According to UNRWA, 1 million people have been forced to flee Rafah in the past 3 weeks. Just over 200 aid trucks entered southern Gaza in that time. This as the US-built pier has ceased operation while it undergoes repairs, which are expected to take at least a week to complete. Arwa Diaf has already moved with her family 4 times since the start of the war.
Are we going to be next?
She shows me where her tent and bags are already packed, ready to go at any moment.
Rafah is something that the Biden administration has been warning about for weeks while condemning innocent lives lost. The White House stopping short of saying that this has crossed its red line. Robin.
So much concern, as you know, Britt. Thank you.